René is a very powerful sequencer for melodies in CV, so much so that its power as a gate sequencer is sometimes overlooked. René has two gate outputs that correspond to movement on the X and Y axes. The X gate fires on horizontal movement and the Y gate on vertical movement. Each gate output has a page for enabling and disabling individual locations. A simple use could be to patch the X gate to play a kick drum sample on the Phonogene. Then we can use the gate page to program each row to play the kick drum in a different rhythm. Simply select the row we want by touch. I'll mult the master clock to strike the DPO so we can hear its relation to the kick pattern. Using the access page, we can create different bar lengths. For example, I'll disable access to one location in the top row. Now the top row repeats every 3 clocks, which could be useful for syncopated rhythms. Going into snake mode lets us easily fire both René's gate outputs using a single clock source. Selecting different snake patterns gives us different streams of triggers. We'll use the Y output to play a different sound, a snare drum sound created by pinging the mixed CV on a self-oscillating Erbe-Verb. Send a gate to the Y clock input to select a new snake pattern. And of course, the René's CV outputs are always available for sequencing. For more purposeful gate sequencing, I like to set up the snake pattern that goes through the 4 rows in order. Now for the kick drum on the X gate output, we can easily sequence a pattern that corresponds to the 16 steps. But for the Y gate, it will only fire 4 times per 16 steps because it only fires for vertical movement. We can work around this by forcing the Y gate to read every clock as a potential gate. The way to do it is to mult the clock source to the Y mod input and enable gate or mod on the Y fun page. Now we can program the Y gate sequence in exactly the same way we program the X gate sequence, making it very easy to achieve classic drum machine patterns.